Fellow citizens of London North Centre, I am Salim Mansur, a resident in your community and electoral district. I speak to you as a Freedom Party candidate in the upcoming Ontario election on June 12. I want to take a few minutes of your time to explain why I seek your support. The voter turnout during the last provincial election in October 2011 was around 49% of eligible voters. In other words, 51% of voters, by staying away, voted none of the above as deserving support. 4 years earlier, in October 2007, the turnout was around a dismal 53%, thus setting a historic record only to be exceeded in 2011. The reason for such voter apathy in general, and you are likely one such voter, is not hard to understand. You feel cheated, betrayed, and worse, you feel helpless. You know, and you can easily recall how Ontario was once the proud flagship of the Canadian Federation, the anchor of our great country, the engine of our national economy, the steward of our nation's treasury, the school for our federation's leaders and citizens in every walk of life. We are now broke. This Dalton, McGuinty, Kathleen Wynne Liberal government has given us 11 consecutive deficit budgets and recklessly piled upon us a debt burden approaching $300 billion. I believe, as you do, this election is about trust. Ontarians cannot, with a sane mind, send back to Queen's Park the crew that has betrayed them. It is time you claim your rights back as the owner of this once proud flagship, Her Majesty's ship Ontario. Give the pink slip to the crew that has run it aground, and hire a new crew to refloat it once again to her old glory. I am submitting my application to work on your behalf in turning around Ontario by getting it straight on its keel. But even as I want to be hired by you as your representative in Queen's Park, I insist you keep your pink slip ready and send me packing if I let you down and betray your trust. You and I both know where trust is broken, there lies the ruins of promises once made. You cannot afford to be betrayed over and over again, but as a majority shareholder of the once proud HMS Ontario, you too cannot neglect your own responsibility. Ontario is crying out loud for you to do the right thing, not only now, not only once, but also at all times. You need to do your part in restoring trust in how we as Ontarians work together. And you can begin this by helping retire the Liberals who have so shamelessly, so abysmally neglected the well-being of Ontario. And the Progressive Conservatives and the New Democrats are not to be excluded, for they were to be your watchdogs, and instead they went along for the ride without doing their part in protecting your interests. You know full well how important or significant changes sought most often have small beginnings. And we can begin the task of returning Ontario to her glory right here in London North Centre by you voting for me as your Freedom Party candidate. And I solemnly promise to do right by Ontario. Thank you.